discover talent presents, folks. Inside the Excel, you have seen this option available, automate, right at the top, which is called Office Script Gallery over here. So here we're gonna explain each, which is 6 overall Office scripts available over here. We are going to use that over here, and we can see how we can make ourselves more productive over here. We have the raw data set available with me, right? Employee ID to until this, which is include tab over here. Cool. And here is some sort of hyperlink I have added over here to get this particular requirement fulfilled over here. Cool. So unhide all rows and column over here. Okay. Suppose I have hide this particular rows and few columns like this. Okay, my data set is available like this, and I want to do a some sort of automation over here. Okay, I'm not really going to create a VBA script and do it, or maybe go a manually over here and pull it like this. Okay, instead what I will do over here is I'll just click on this option, unhide all rows and column over here, and simply run this script over here. The moment I do, you will see this data has been unhide automatically over here, right? We just have simply ran our particular command, which is this. And if in case you want to know what type of command it is, okay, so this is the script, you can see it over here. We haven't added any kind of code there. We just simply go at the top, unhide all rows and columns, and we have leveraged it. Perfect. Now the freeze selection, I'm going to keep my cursor like this here wherever I wish to, and I'll simply go at the top, freeze selection, and I'll run this over here. Okay, the moment I run, now if I scroll at the bottom, you see the top header has been automatically got freeze. Okay, I never go here view and do a freezing kind of thing. Okay, it's automatically using the freeze selection. I can freeze the entire row over here. Okay, I'll close this. Now I'll just go here and let me just do a unfreeze for all. And now I can see the data is come back again. Perfect. Now what is the third automation script over here? So make a subtable from this selection. So first we have to convert this entire data into a table. To do that, first I'll copy this, create a copy and move it like this. And this one I'll convert this into a table. Perfect. Now here at the top, I'll go make subtable from a table over here. Okay. What is the name? It's a table one over here. I'll select this entire range over here. Perfect. I'll go at the top, make subtable. Perfect. And I'll run this. Okay. Now from this particular table, I only got the portion of that data added over here. Cool. We don't have to do a control X and control V over here. We simply convert our data into a table and we got a accurate result available over here. Suppose you want a specific portion like this, you will simply select this and click on this run option over here. And you see how beautifully the title has been added over here and entire data is automatically got it over here. Cool. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, so these are the three options so far we have covered. Now what I want over here is I want to remove a hyperlink. Okay, so to do that, what I will do, I'll just go here and I'll select this. Okay, let's close this, remove hyperlink. Okay, and you can see this is the entire Office script. You can see it over here, right? And I'll simply hit the run option over here. Perfect. The moment it's done, now I can see the entire hyperlink has been removed automatically. Okay, I'll wait for it, what exactly the result I'll get it over here. Okay, because it's currently running over here. So if I do a control or maybe press over here, it will not really work. Okay, why? Because we have removed that hyperlink over here using this particular script over here. Perfect. And if I go here, even this, you can see this hyperlink is available, right? If I click on that, I can get this particular URL added over here, whatever hyperlinks are available over here. However, in this particular URL, it's not really working because we have removed the hyperlink using this Office script over here. Cool. If in case in your daily resume activity, you go manually and do this particular stuff, I would recommend use this automate Office script and make your life easy and be more productive over here. Okay. To perform this, count empty rows over here. So just create this in a new particular sheet over here, and let me just add a couple of rows over here like this, couple of rows like this. Perfect. I'll just do a control Z over here. Now selected this, and if I go here, it will not directly show you the result inside the Excel. However, when you use a Power Automate, okay, that time this result will really reflect you. So if I run it like this, okay, and let's say sheet 2 over here and run it over here, okay, it will just show you as a run successfully. However, the result, if you see over here, it can return them into a Power Automate flow only. Okay, inside the Excel it will not really reflect over here. Cool. Now return table data as a JSON file over here. Okay, so it's a very particular requirement. I have seen that multiple times. The Excel, whatever data set we have, right, we have to export that into a JSON file. That time we use this. Okay, let me just convert this into a date properly. Cool, this is the date for me. And if I go at the top, there is an option available called return table to a JSON. Since it's a saying as a table, we have to convert this entire data into a table over here. Okay, once it is done, I'll just go here, return table data as a JSON, and I'll simply run this over here. Okay, so it will return a JSON file over here. So Excel table has been represented as an array object. Okay, from a JSON, each object represents a row table like this. This is the explanation has been added over here. So now your table, or maybe the Excel table, as and when we run the Power Automate, that time it will act as a JSON. Okay, so if you go here and go at the top and open this coding over here, view code, here it's been clearly written over here. Okay, so right now you can't directly say that it's a JSON reflected. However, as and when you run the Power Automate, that time it will act as a JSON for sure. Cool. I hope you enjoyed this 6 office script inside the Excel. If in case you want to learn more about new scripts, okay, or maybe record any kind of a script, and you want to automate any specific task, comment in the below section. I'll create a new video series on that. Hope you enjoyed this. This is Vinod signing off from this video. See you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Have a great day ahead.